Hi, it's Joy, and today I'm going to be watching The Dragon Prince Season 4, Episode 9, Escape from Umber, which I hope we're going to be doing with the map, preferably that shows us how to find Aravos and without Claudia having the map, but I feel like she's definitely going to get it given how things left off. I am so excited to watch this finale. This season has been fantastic. Thank you so much, Albert, for sponsoring this show. If you're watching this reaction on YouTube, thanks to Albert, all of my reactions to this show are on my Patreon, unedited, and let's go. Time to wake up, people, although Claudia does have to find it.
Powerful sleep. Hey, Mr. Dragon, wake up!
I loved him. I knew he was going to do that.
Eat the bad humans who are trying to... Sorry.
These people were your friends.
Not anymore.
They would have been your family forever, truly caring about what was best for you.
Depends on it.
It didn't put Zim to sleep. Why didn't it put Zim to sleep?
I think I found the map. It's in the dragon's mouth.
Oh my god, that is so smart.
It's something that was forbidden a long time ago.
It's treachery
It's
of the highest order.
to a royal blood duel.
Challenging Queen Janai to a blood duel is foolhardy. She's a great warrior.
Why didn't you stop him sooner?
I'm a powerful man. I know my sister.
No, you
Janai
don't.
will refuse to fight. They feel the fractures in our empire. They know my sister is breaking us apart.
Your empire is fractured because an evil human mage came and destroyed your city and killed your previous queen. This is going to fracture you further with the people that support you and the people that support her, even if she does surrender.
Them a path to restore us.
Bless Soren. How have I become this attached to Soren? Oh my god, the odor of his feet is going to wake them up.
I'm so happy you're alive.
Oh my god.
Carved on the dragon's tooth.
Oh my god.
Cannot stand here and allow you to destroy our kingdom from the inside out.
That's just what I'm here to
So you
do.
invoke
Step aside, Janai. Or fight.
Destroy him. I mean, don't kill him, but destroy him.
I will not step aside.
Didn't account for this, did you? Or get an imprint of it.
An idea to wake him up that will be equally effective, but slightly less cruel. I'm just gonna stab him.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Has he still got the silly putty with the etching on it though? Oh, we shielded his brother. Please, Rex, Igneous, remember who your enemies are and who your enemies aren't.
He got the map!
Behold,
Fuck off.
glorious Goofy Goo.
Let's hope the map's backwards and they go to the wrong place.
Goofy and glorious!
Are we all together?
No.
Wait, where's Ezrin?
Being brave.
We're on the same side!
Liars! Interlopers!
They were put to sleep too.
Please, just take a deep breath.
Bless this baby.
Ah!
Aspero!
Oh, bless Callum and bless Edgen for trying. And bless Soren for doing all of this in his pajamas.
Ezrin! King Ezrin!
He's fine.
Thieves! All of you will be dust and ash.
You are really stupid for an old dragon, aren't you? Yep. Oh, Viren's making his choice, and his choice is not even remotely to the side of good like I hoped it might be after all the stupid and dumb things that have happened.
After him.
This is why she left before.
I know.
And he... Okay, the I know was really mature, like he's really grown. Because it broke his heart when she did this before, but he understands.
Where is your honor?
Where is yours doing this illegal duel? You're the one that has initiated all of this. She is defending herself and her kingdom from a power-hungry fool. You can do it, Janai. You seriously underestimated your sister, you stupid little man. Didn't need that staff, did you? Maya never doubted. Neither did I. Ooh. Is Rayla gonna get there first, or is she just not gonna help him? Yep. You're not worthy of that. Of her having your blood on her hands.
I make history. It does not make me. Our past
I
is
love
behind
that
us,
so
and
much.
I will build a brighter future, and it will be beautiful.
It really will. Just make sure this man is securely locked up. Like, he can be comfortable, that's fine.
From the way you're looking at him, he's important to you.
He is. Oh, thanks, sweetie.
You know
Jesus
what?
Christ.
Non, was it?
Oh
And
Lord.
these other two, they looked so familiar. And then I realized
Jesus Christ.
they're your parents, aren't they? What have you done to them? Spirits are trapped in cursed coins.
You are an
Thing I
evil
don't
witch,
know,
Claudia.
though, is if you let him go, and I'll give you the coins.
Rayla.
I'm not making. No!
Oh, Rayla. Oh my god.
Stella!
Of course it wasn't the coins. She needs those as bargaining chips for the future.
Gotcha.
Claudia, like, truly has lost herself, but the worst thing is she walked herself down that path. Like, no one forced her to it.
Doors are blocked. Oh, right, we knew that.
Okay, we did. This could be going better. They are walking quite slowly. I'm sure Rayla can catch up.
I've seen you do a lot of awful things.
Yep.
Dark magic things.
Yep.
I always believed in you because you had a reason. It's just cruel.
Yep, Claudia. Wake up. Stupid girl. Stupid, cowardly, and cruel. Oh my god. Like, is there a heart in there somewhere? Because if there is, Claudia, you need to fucking wake up before you do lose it completely. Because literally without Terry, you would have just continued into the path of darkness. Like, snap out of it, you stupid child. I've already forgotten the little guy's name and I'm very sad about it. Oh. You know, like your actual adversaries ran off and you did nothing to stop them, you stupid dragon?
You two, Bait. Let's go.
Bait will make all the difference. Oh my god. Bait did it all. It literally was Bait that opened it. Oh god. Dubea, this is where we could also use you. Oh, bless the baby. Yes, Dubea, come on. You protect our babes. Go skulk in your cave for another century. But give us your tooth first.
Zim! You defied me!
Oh fuck, on Zim's face was beautiful and I must see it again. It is a law that I just passed.
Zim! You defied me, and look what happened!
You are in
Big trouble, little dragon.
But if he hadn't defied you,
Rayla is not super dead either, okay? She's coming back. With magic coins. I mean, not magic, but... You haven't lost her, my love.
Rayla! I'm so glad you came back.
See, holding grudges and the pain. The love is worth it. Oh. Yes, Nathan. Oh, he's a good boy. He asked for permission. That's my family. And here come the real villains that Rexicneus just let stroll out of there. He's magicking again. Well, this was the way I expected it to go. I just was giving him a tiny bit of credit, thinking I was vaguely hoping there might be a small chance for him. There isn't. Oh, how mean ending the season. Like, don't they know that I would, I watched 3 seasons back to back, and so I would now like to watch 3 seasons back to back again? Very rude. Okay, this episode was fantastic. Gonna start with Claudia, because obviously she made her big bad boss, I'm a bad girl boss entrance. She was very awful to everybody, very rude. Very rude. What a rude young lady. But she was acting the evil sorceress part to a T. Whereas, before we haven't really seen, she's kind of been more like ditzy and clueless. Oh, I'm just gonna go do something really evil. Ooh, silly me. Whereas in this episode and the previous one, she was very in control and evil. With all of it. And I thought it was very interesting because I, as you saw, was writing her off. I would say like, there is 0 chance of this girl being redeemed. Like, she is gone. And I still do think there probably is a very little chance of her being redeemed. But there is still a glimmer of hope. In the same way that I kind of hoped that Viren was going to look at what was happening to his daughter and be like, oh my god, I caused this, I need to fix it. But no, he's just like, mwahaha, evil power for me, because of course he is. Why did I ever give that man even a shred of credit? But Claudia's glimmer of hope is purely currently Terry. Because if he hadn't been repulsed by how evilly she treated Rayla in that moment, she would have just skipped down the thing happy as anything that she'd beaten Rayla or that she'd won. So yes, I respect that she gave her the coins, that she did go back and she didn't trick her. She didn't need to do that. But it is very interesting to me that Terry, who I have scolded a lot for the fact that this seemingly sweet little boy is running around with this evil murderous mage. It was interesting to hear his take on it, that he's always kind of been able to justify the bad things she does, which isn't great still. But it makes for a very interesting conundrum. What's going to happen if Aravos starts wanting her to do things that are worse, or if Viren does and Terry doesn't like it? Is Terry going to become a problem and not just a weird supportive little friend? It's very interesting. Claudia, I basically written off. But there is still a glimmer of hope for the fact that she went back and she didn't just dismiss Terry as being naive or stupid or something. She listened to him and she went back and she gave Rayla the coins. There is the smallest glimmer of hope in the darkness for Claudia. Soren has somehow become one of my favourite characters. I mean, pretty much all of the good guys are my favourite characters. Bait and Zim are obviously the peak, but like Soren is just so cute. You just want to pet him on the head and be like, yeah, you're very brave. But I've loved watching his character journey and seeing him yet again stay strong in the face of his family, not waver, not kind of think, oh my god, like maybe I could get my family back, because he knows where his real family is and it's not blood. And I love that so much for him. Seeing Callum, his strength as a sorcerer is everything. Rayla's strength as a fighter, also still everything. But seeing Callum, I think their lives being in danger really put into perspective for Callum both the choices that Rayla made in the past and why she made them in terms of leaving to go and try and make sure Viren and Claudia try and stop them. He kind of is reminded of that is really important because they are still a threat. It's not like we defeated them and now it's all fine. There is still this ongoing threat. But also the fact that there was a moment when he truly thought Rayla was dead and he would never see her again. And then realizing that, yes, he's like holding on to any kind of hurt or grudge because she left, and any fear that in the future she may leave again and cause him pain. The fear of the losing it isn't worth not having it in the first place. So I'm very excited for the next season to kind of see those two, I think, start. I feel like this season was very much about healing from the initial hurt, kind of getting through these first days after the initial kind of separation and hurt, and I hope that we can start to see them building something again in the future seasons. Ezran is a wonderful little king, very brave, very inspirational. The fact that he tried to reason with Rex Igneous is everything, and it tells you everything about who Ezran is. Zim is precious. I love the way he was terrified of his mother. Oh my god, she knows. And then trying to hide behind Ezran. And then Soren at his back. I love this little family. I love Bait. I need to learn the name of the little monkey fella because he's wonderful. She is wonderful. I don't even know his gender, if it even has a gender. They aren't Bait or Zim, but they are pretty special. Rayla has the coins now. Is there a way they can find a spell and she can get her parents back? And the guy that raised her, and then hopefully her elven village will be like, oh, that time we banished you, oh bad. But oh my goodness, just I'm so intrigued by that because I kind of assumed that there was no way of getting them back, but I feel like giving them to Rayla, there has to be a way to either get them back and so she can have them again, or at least free their souls from being in these cursed coins and allow them to pass on to whatever awaits afterwards. Now in the Sun Elf Kingdom, things went pretty much how I expected. Janai did not back down. She stood in for what she believed in and she refused to kill him, and the people were inspired by that. I loved her talk of history. History is not telling us what to do, we make history, and that she's going to build a brighter future for her people, because I truly believe that she is going to do that, and I cannot wait to watch her, as I'm sure we will. I have to admit the Sun Kingdom's plot lines have been my kind of like, I'll just get me back to the main plot a little bit, but I think that's always happens when you have a show like this that has with a secondary plot line. You're always going to want the primary plot line over the secondary plot line. It has still been very enjoyable. I think this show, one of the things, like, I kind of often view this as like gateway fantasy for kids, and that doesn't mean it's going to be the first fantasy the kids have ever come across, but it's got some very, I don't know if high fantasy is the right word, but very fantasy themes that you get in YA books, in adult fantasy books. It has got a lot of themes and subject matter and, you know, events that happen, societal issues that are discussed in a way that is palatable to children, in a way that they can kind of understand the worst if it goes over their head, but they can comprehend what's happening. And I think this is a kind of show that will get kids having that spark of loving fantasy, and it makes me very happy. And then also there's enough in it for adults to watch and be like, yeah, I love the show. Because I do love the show. I mean, yes, most of the characters are children, and I just want to keep so brave. Come here, sweet brave child. It's okay, have the chocolate pastry. But yeah, I love them. Thank you so much, Albert, for sponsoring this show. This season was fantastic. It might be my favourite season yet, just because we kind of had like the whole crew together. Like Soren was part of the team. I will be genuinely sad forever that Zim grew from like tiny baby dragon to slightly bigger baby dragon, and I missed it. Like, I wanted at least a montage of those 2 years of him getting bigger and bigger, but he is still as sweet and kind as ever, and I love him. A reminder that if you're watching this on YouTube, you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon and all of my reactions to the show and all my reactions in general, and thank you so much for watching.